Hi, Mike Brookfield here. Welcome to SRV Scrapbook number 4. Today we're going to have a look at Rockpalast 1984, where he plays Little Wing. A couple of days ago I kind of went looking for stuff. For some reason I just couldn't put my finger on anything to do this week, and then yesterday I stumbled on this Little Wing thing. And obviously, you know, he's done Little Wing quite a lot. You know, there's quite a bit of live footage out there of him playing, especially the El Macambo and stuff like that. You know, what's really good about this footage is you can see both hands. You can see his right hand kind of picking and stuff like that. And what's interesting as you go through it is you see that he plays upstrokes in certain places and downstrokes in others, as you'll kind of see. So let's get stuck in. Let's have a quick listen to it, will we? Here we go. Let's go back to the beginning. So it's all as you would expect, you know, but it's a really nice, clean version. Stumbles a little bit there. I think he was thinking about putting his Leslie on, which he puts on now. So that's what we're going to do. It's the classic intro. But what's nice is that you have that Rockpalast footage that you can use this video and you can use the Stevie Ray Vaughan footage at the same time. So let's check it out. So he starts with a. Now, there's no dots on the front of this, okay? So means you have to use your ears a little bit, but I'm sure you'll be fine. This has got those Jesse Davy King Tone pickups in, so that's why I'm using this guitar, and it's tuned down to E flat, you know. So anyway, you kind of do that. So, you know, a lot of these Stevie Ray Vaughnisms, it's not about just playing a note. There's all of these kind of, what I'd say, byproducts going on, you know, like the extra hitting of strings that are muted and stuff like that. And I don't even like to try and talk about it. I think you just have to try and do it. We can talk until we're blue in the face about these things, but you have to just get your hands dirty and try and reproduce the sound. A lot of it is through skimming the strings and kind of muting techniques, especially with the left hand. So that's, if you download the tab from my website, that's the first line, you know. Okay, and then he goes to the G chord. So you've got the G and the octave, and then he does two upstrokes, and one's a kind of hammer-on pull-off. And then you hit the root again and you do those double stops. So you may playing a G chord and you're doing that sus sound. So far we've got this kind of so, you know, it's real classic stuff, that, isn't it? And then okay, this is the third line where he goes now onto the to the A chord. Now what's interesting about this is he starts picking over the guitar neck, so he gets the, you know, he's going for a particular sound. You know, if you pick in different places, you get different kind of nodes and antinodes, don't you? So if he's playing here, he's getting a different kind of sound, and it's interesting seeing him do that there. You know, that's different to. So if I play the three lines now. It's actually quite hard to make that kind of the shift up and down the neck, so something to practice there for me. And then he's back to the E minor, so he does this rake backwards, and he's doing that kind of hammer on. you know, kind of riffing on the E there. So okay, so I'll play those 4 lines. Extra bit of byproduct going on there. Okay, so now we're on to the B minor, and what's interesting is see the finger in there. He uses the thumb on the root, and then he's barring, and he's got his 3rd finger on the 9th. So you've got this. So I would definitely go for that fingering because it kind of affects the sound a little bit. And then you've got the B flat. So I think he just kind of plays the B flat root twice, and then he plays the A minor once, but it's like a power chord because you've got that thumb over the root and then the two notes at the top. So from that line it's okay, so maybe I'll play all of that so far. It's nice to keep playing that game of learn a bit, go back, learn a bit, go back, learn a bit, go back, yeah. Okay, you think I should be able to rattle this out really easy because I did a video a few years ago where I played the whole Stevie Ray Vaughan, you know, the Sky is Crime version all the way through. It's up there on my channel somewhere. It took me ages to kind of learn, but I'm not really about that now. I'm kind of really just about taking smaller bits of information and going a bit deeper with them. So even though you can see that I'm reading, I'm trying to just get into the detail a little bit more. I see a lot of people playing Stevie Ray Vaughan on YouTube really, really well, but maybe not focusing on some of the detail that makes it special, and that's where I'm trying to go. You know, you can argue whether I'm getting there successfully or not, but you know, it's that intent which is important, you know, for me. So just from the line above there, from the B minor, so now we've got these kind of like scuffly bits. So you've got the A minor. So that whole line. Actually, I have to kind of do it from the line before to make sense of it. And then you've got this G chord. So it's that Hendrix style, you know, G chord where it's the power chords and then you add your little finger to get that add 9 sound. So back, slide up to A, slide back, and then you've got going down to the F. So and again, one more time. And then we're nearly there now, so you're on the C chord, and this is where he hits his Leslie, and he basically plays the root twice. And then on the 3rd beat, instead of playing on the down, he does an upstroke, which is kind of interesting. So it's like down, down, la-ga, down, down, la-ga, down, down, la-ga, down, down, la-ga. Those kind of, and it kind of feels slightly against the grain of what you feel like you should be doing, because you always feel like you should be playing a downstroke on the downbeat. So, you know, those things, those subtle things can kind of make a difference to the sound, you know, so. So, and then that last bit there where he's going. This is on the middle 2 strings. then you're hitting the 10, and then the 7, and then hammer onto the 9. So from the beginning, can't guarantee I'm going to play this with because I'm not just thinking about just doing a rough version. I'm really trying to get that detail in there. So apologies if I don't completely make it, but here we go. This is the version we're looking at this week. There it is. That's Little Wing, Rockpalast, 1984, the way that he plays the intro. I hope you're enjoying these SRV scrapbook things. Please say hello in the comments. Make suggestions for little bits of Stevie Ray if you want, and I'll try and look into them. Yeah, we're kind of edging towards the 10K mark, so please do subscribe. And I appreciate all the kind comments, the people that do comment every week, and it is very much appreciated. Keep it burning, and I'll see you next week, yeah?